What's going on, guys? It's Alex from Fitment Industries, and today we're doing something a little bit different. So we get new wheels in from time to time from all over the world and sometimes different companies. And we're actually gonna be taking a look at a new company today that is evolved in this specific type of wheel. So you may have heard of RSR before. They specialize in road, street, and race, and they make all sorts of interesting wheels. Well, RSR is jumping into a new wheel game, if you want to call it that. We're going to talk about the fully forged wheel that they're looking to unveil here this year. They're actually looking to get rid of it in September, and this one specifically is the RSR 901. So we're going to unbox for you. We're going to talk about our first look at it, and then give you a little bit of details about this specific wheel. So we're going to just open it right on up. Now, I already cut it open because you guys made fun of me the last time I tried to cut something open with a scissors, so I did that beforehand. And this is a 20 by 11, and this is the 901. So we're gonna get this plastic covering open here, and we're gonna see what it looks like. All right, so this is RSR's answer to being more involved in the aftermarket wheel community. So the first thing that you're gonna notice about the RSR, this is the 901, is you're gonna see these cutouts inside the spokes. Now, I think one of the tough things people don't forget is how hard it is to maintain structural integrity when you actually cut out a lot of these chunky spokes. But what ended up happening is this is actually QC tested. This is actually all ready to go. So this is gonna be a production wheel, which means it's passed all the safety tests, everything you need to actually get it out on the road. So RSR is actually very proud of the fact that they were able to cut out additional weight. And if you look on the back side, you'll see additional cutting out, especially where the plate is for when you actually mount it onto your car. The coolest thing about RSR is that they're going into three different ones. You have the RSR 901, the 902, and the 903. And these are vehicle specific wheels, meaning this specific 901 is built and made for the Ford Mustang series, this is the new age. And you're gonna see these probably pop up on a lot of GT350s and the like, because there's not a lot of options out there for them. The 902 is gonna be a Corvette wheel, and because Corvette wheels are so limited, RSR wanted to provide an option for Corvette owners for something a little bit different. And finally, they'll have the 903 option, which is for Honda Civic SI owners and Type R owners for the new gen, because there's just not a lot of sizing options for that specific wheel. Now, the first and most important thing about the 901 is that it's a fully forged monoblock wheel, meaning everything about this wheel is forged. So forging has two huge characteristics to it. It's super strong and it's extremely lightweight. So this is an extremely strong wheel. It's passed all the testing that you need, but probably the one thing you want to know about is the weight. This is actually a 20 by 11. Now you might be wondering what a 20 by 11 weighs. For a forged monoblock, this one only weighs 24 pounds. So that's an extremely lightweight wheel when you consider a 20 by 11, and they'll also be coming in a 20 by 12 as well for a staggered setup for the Mustang. So it's an extremely lightweight wheel. A little bit of concavity, but for the most part, these wheels are very serious towards function rather than just form. It's a really good looking wheel. I love the step lip on it, the RSR embossed here, the forged center cap that's actually metal. Everything about this wheel screams high quality. The biggest negative to having a fully forged wheel, though, is obviously the price. RSR is extremely happy to tell people that the set of these is gonna cost you around $2,800. So that is an extremely low price point considering the amount of quality and technical that you're gonna get from a wheel like this. So a fully forged wheel in a 20 by 11, 20 by 12 for a specific Mustang GT style is only $2,800. And I'd be hard pressed to say that that's the only thing that these wheels will bolt up to. But overall, this is a very cool wheel to see. And one of the things that we were super stoked about is the fact that these are coming out in September with the 902 and the 903, and the fact that they only cost $2,800. Now that sounds like a lot of money, it does, but when you're talking about a fully forged one-piece wheel, that is definitely on the low end side of things. Most forged new wheels are gonna cost you right around 5 to 7K if you're starting to look into the new age style vehicles. So this is gonna be the standard color option for most of the RSR lineup. There will be a bronze finish on the 903. And finally, when it comes to offsets and things like that, because it's specific to a vehicle, you're gonna have a very specific offset sizing for the 901. I think it's gonna be right around the 50 range, but don't quote me on that, that could change. The last thing that we would want to talk about with the 901 is the fact that with a lot of forged wheels, you have a waiting time on getting them made, meaning it takes around 4 to 8 weeks to get your forged wheel to your door because they custom make them. That's just how the world works. RSR is not doing that. They're actually going to be inventorying these so that when you buy them on the site or you buy them on fi.com, you're going to be able to actually get these right away, just like you would a normal cast or rotary forged wheel, which is super cool. So we're super stoked to see this. Thank you guys so much. The guys at RSR dropped these off. Thank you, Caesar, for letting us take a look. We'll get to seal the 902 and the 903 when they come into the States. We're pretty sure they're just in the water somewhere right now, but definitely a cool wheel. If you guys are interested in checking this out or you want to pick up a set, head on over to fitmentindustries.com. You'll be able to check out the RSR 901 on our site by September. So if it's September of 2018, probably got them on the site. But I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. Don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you'd like to see next, and we'll see you later. Peace.